Hello everyone, this is Jer, playing Oxygen Not Included. Last episode was a very painful realization of what happens when you load games and you have pipes on the edge. You can watch the last episode if you want to hear about that. But I need to get Doctor back, because I had the dupes in here. Doctor's over on this asteroid. Hopefully I can teleport them back. Doctor, we need you because dupes are very sick from radiation poisoning. So we'll teleport Doctor over. While I was doing this and getting the dupes to load in some material, I had built ability to create some medical equipment. Okay, Doctor, let's up your skills. Okay, yeah, we're seeing sickness everywhere because the dupes are not feeling great. So I'm going to give... Don't have a hospital, because my plan was to never get the dupes to be sick. That didn't work out. I could have rolled back, but let's move along. Let's see, Doctor. Where's medical? Medical, bedside, advanced. And let's create some basic red pills. In fact, it wouldn't be a bad idea to take these in the rocket with us as well. What else could we make? We can make vitamins. That's just germ-based disease. I've never really had that issue. Amino booster, don't really need that. Allergy medication, no. Okay, so let's up the priority of this particular building. Maybe we'll put a bin right next to it with some coal. There is Doctor creating our first rad pill. So the dupes probably need it on this asteroid. Or over the next short term. But I also want to get some inside the rocket. Speaking of which, okay, let's put in some coal. Say 2 tons. It's going to be a consumable ore. Coal. Okay, let's look inside this rocket that I want to send. I've got a rocket here. And I know I have some fossils over here. Dupes have never been there before. I have sent in, though. More radiation vomiting. I sent over a rover, so I've got an idea what that asteroid looks like. There's a rad pill. It's probably a good idea you dupes start consuming those pills. You can hear that someone's down here enjoying the entertainment room. Playing video games and dancing. Chef's dancing while watching Rancher play a video game. Okay, so hopefully those rad pills are going to stop the dupes from vomiting so much and recover from their radiation exposure. That exposure was due to cutting out all of this and reapplying these, because I was trying to bring down the pressure, not realizing that there's a little issue over there. But let's move on. What do we have inside a rocket? I've been loading quite a bit. I now have steel, I have plastic, I do have glass, even though it's showing glass is 0. That's weird. Copper, 20 tons. Ceramic. I've got 5 Atmos suits. That's important. And 5 tons of algae. So let's destroy these, so we can get the space back again. And let's turn this back into rooms. We want a bed. Or a cot, anyway. And all the typical stuff that I would have had. I had a battery here. I think I had a storage bin for algae. Right here. A place for the dupes to eat. I used to have a carbon dioxide skimmer, but I'm not going to have that here for this mission. Instead, this is going to be a manual generator. We're going to want a wire right here because I'm going to be putting in the Atmo suit checkpoint. Checkpoint's going to go right here. And one Atmo suit dock right here. Just make sure that this has oxygen going into it. It does. It's the first thing, or almost the first thing, that gets filled when it goes in here. So this whole rocket is overpressured because I destroyed a gas container full of oxygen. So whoever is in here is going to have their ears popped, unfortunately. I put in here a carpeted tile, so that's going to help them relax a little bit. Making this out of lead. Should be fine because we're going to a cold asteroid. One thing we don't have, we've got steel, but never brought just basic metal. Because we're going to a cold asteroid, probably lead's going to be fine. But we might want some automation. Half this stuff I might not actually need. I've never actually gone through a mission to get fossils. This is going to be the first time doing so. So I want, what, so refined metal. Just add this before I forget. Not configured, no checkpoint. Is oxygen making its way in? It is. That's nice. This thing's being charged up already. I'd rather do that here on this asteroid where I have lots of oxygen. I'm going to disable that building for the time being. Let's deliver a suit in here. Maybe that's, actually cancel that. So Rancher's taken off their, actually everyone's taken off their suit. Oh, except for you. You should now be able to leave because that building is disabled. Let's verify we've got some rooms, we've got a barracks, we've got a mess hall, we've got all kinds of material. Most important is probably algae and food. In fact, those might be the only two important ones, though I really want to make sure I've got the Atmo suits. Load it in here. Let's make sure we've got water. Tons of water inside the rocket, which is good. I'm just waiting for this thing to be loaded with oxygen, because it would be a lot easier, as I mentioned earlier, to do that now than produce oxygen on a faraway world. So this is the world that we're going to. I've had the rover build this pipe from here because my plan is to build a pump in this area and get an electrolyzer together so that I can actually produce my own oxygen rather than burning algae in the rocket, but we'll see how that goes. And ultimately I want to get down here and figure out what to do with all of these things. So the rocket is charged up. I don't need any special things. Oh, I do need some special things. Never mind. I need a trailblazer module. Actually, hold on. Let's not make that out of lead. Cancel that, cancel that. Let's make everything out of steel. So, if I can do a trailblazer module. And I want to make an orbital cargo module. Do not want to take off without these two things. That they're pretty important. Research reactor is looking healthy. Now that we discovered an issue with the bug, so that is operating. So I think I just have one more thing to put in this rocket. And that is some steel that I'm going to throw down on the rocket, on the asteroid surface. So let's go to manufactured material, steel, and let's do 1,600 kilograms of that. Been trying to produce enough rad pills to be able to load into the rocket, but the dupes are consuming them too quickly, so we may not have any rad pills to be able to go with us, unfortunately. Can I tell the dupes to not eat those? Was that a red? Basic red? Oh, I can. Okay, nice. Okay. So maybe I will have some red pills with me. Just in case the dupes that go on this mission get radiation poisoning, and I can tell them to start consuming... what happened there? Okay, I think we've got that set. Perfect. We've got one pill. We'll wait till we have a few pills. Let's look at the steel situation. That's ready to go. Awesome. So all I'm going to do is wait for one or two. We have to actually choose who's going to go on this mission. Let's bring pilots. And someone, I'm going to say miner, because they're probably the best digger. Won't give them their mining skills now, but they'll go on the mission. Can see some rad pills making their way into the rocket. So I'm going to tell the dupes that this is to be flown by pilots, and the accompanying member was going to be miner. So the two dupes will go. Miner's the one that's going to get in their Trailblazer module. We have 3 pills. Not expect... What is the radiation like in the world that we're going to? It's a slight hazard. Oh, but we have significant hazards. But only in that little area. Note to self, let's not make this the living area for the dupes that are here. Because of these satellites. We've got 4 pills. I'm going to say that's enough. I've got all kinds of material. Main thing is food and oxygen. So let's check the oxygen line. That's filled. Check the water line. That's filled. We've got tons of food stored here. It's frozen. Let's dump the pills on the floor there. Alright. Let's tell the dupes. Get on board. Where are we going? Just on the edge of this asteroid. And soon as you guys are on, we'll take off. First dupe is in there. Gonna tell them they can take their suit off. Oh, hold on, I forgot they can do this while they're here. There's only one bed. I forget 2 dupes are gonna go on this mission. Miner's sleeping. Just waiting for the other dupe probably to wake up. There they are. Pilots, unequip your suit. This pilot is driving. We're flying. They're hopefully going to get a speed bonus of 20%. from scientist. When the rocket flies out, let's see if that's the case. I was expecting the rocket to be right here. Hold on, let's have a look. It has taken off. There we go. Doesn't have its speed bonus yet. Hopefully scientist will go over here and do that for us, so we can get there all the faster. There's scientists approaching. Yeah, they're heading towards the mission control station. This shouldn't take too long. Quick few buttons and playing with this toy rocket. If we look up here, we should get a 20% speed bonus. We are excellent. So inside this rocket now, I want to put a ladder bed, 2 of them. Guess I'll have to tear this decoration down to make that happen. That's alright. Pilot sleeping on the floor or the ladder. They won't have to do that once this ladder bed is up. And while we're traveling, why not put in this just for the heck of it? Put that right there. So it is a very attractive rocket inside. There is lots of debris on the floor. That's just based on the fact that we want to send lots of material over here. They have popped eardrums. I'm not surprised. They have soar back because I didn't put these in time. How long is it going to take us to get there? It's going to be 2 cycles until we get there. I might just leave them alone, and I'll be back when we're just on the border of Koldani. May have discovered a pressure issue down here. So won't we up the pressure of this room? See, let's check what type of gases these guys are okay with. This doesn't matter. Currently we have carbon dioxide and a little bit of natural gas. Let's take a very complicated setup here, but let's take a little bit of that natural gas and send it down. We just have to figure out how we're gonna get across this. Okay, so if we do this and put in a bridge to go down and then back up, I should be able to send natural gas from here over. Should we disconnect whatever that is? We'll fill that in here. That may explain why these things weren't growing as fast as I was hoping, because I keep looking in here and wondering why I have a limiting factor of pinch of pepper nut. I've planted more than I expect I need, so hopefully that's going to solve that issue. Just a little bit less than 1 cycle until this rocket arrives. Just a few seconds and we'll be arriving on the border of Koldani. First thing I'm going to do is deploy metal. That is fallen. Next thing I'm going to do is get the hold on, before I'm going to check a few things. I'm going to check the schedule for miner. Where are you? Whoa, what is... Oh, there's Miner. Didn't see their name because this kind of got confuffled there. But I'm going to wait till the morning to send them down. I think it's too... I don't want them to be breaking when they get down there, essentially. So we'll be back when Miner is ready to start their morning. Alright, it is the morning for Miner. Before they get deployed, I'm certainly going to make sure that they wear an Atmo suit. Make sure that Atmo suit has oxygen in it. 65 kilograms, so that's going to go to Miner. Once they put that on, we can deploy them. Select dupe, that's going to be Miner. They're going to be deployed. We'll put that right here. And let's watch them land. While they're landing, I'll tell them, oh, this is still a bug in this game. I want to, let's destroy this thing here. We're going to get some metal from that. But I can't get access to these guys, unfortunately. But if I build a tile and raise them up, essentially just moving them. Actually, that's the case with every single one. That's really annoying. Now that it's bumped up, I can finally empty it. What I'm trying to build is a rocket platform. Empty that. So that's a container of steel. Both of these. Takes a little bit to open manually like this. Getting there, Miner. Is that enough? That is enough. Okay, so we have a rocket platform. Let's put that right here. I want to have the ladder go a little bit higher as well. So now Miner's going to pick up that material, the steel, put it into this. We're going to build it. Once we get all the steel in. Put a tile here. The other dupe is going to be able to land now. Once this is built, of course. Now this is a radioactive area. So I'm going to try to avoid the dupes hanging around here. But we want to get down to here. Let's give Miner... Actually, before... I think the priority should be the ladder. Let's send this rocket down. Since there's an actual rocket platform. It's going to be pretty warm there, Miner. Temporarily. We can destroy these things. We don't need them anymore. That'll drop the height of the rocket, allowing the dupes to be able to get in and out of this. So, pilot, maybe that's a bad idea. Running around here without a suit. Let's find a suit for you to put on, my pilot. And I can see that Miner has a little bit of radiation poisoning. So let's go to their consumables. Let's find Miner. I'm going to tell them they can eat the basic red pill. And they're already on their way to consume that. Let's give Miner the skill for digging. And we'll dig all the way down till we get to this site. Here we are. We are very close now. Now this says I need to have 4 specimens. Is that, if I'm understanding this, is this 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know. We'll make progress down here. We can get metal back from this robot. Well, it's going to take a little bit to dig down here. I'll be back when the dupes land in this area. Just watching this dupe use the washroom, and I realized that the polluted water is being backed up. So let's take care of that situation. Pretty easy. All I need is an output pipe here and here. And a liquid vent right there. Okay, got this dupe to take their suit off because they were on break, but they decided to come down here for a break. So when pilot wakes up, I'll tell them to put their suit back on. Figured they might as well not to waste that suit while they're sleeping. Oh, you're now no longer able to run this. Let's enable this building. See how this goes. So now only one dupe can leave, because there's only one spot from one. But at least this can be charged. Deliver another suit. Pilot can do that. Actually, once this is charged, can they leave too? Maybe they can. We're still digging down here. We haven't made it down just yet. We're getting there. What material is here? Igneous rock. Might as well build this out of material that is just local. Just be a little bit easier for a miner to do. Yeah, there they are. I can get 2 dupes out that way. Oh, that's nice. We want to dig over here, dupes. Assume we want to dig this up. I don't know how this works, but we'll see. Almost there. It's 425 cycles. Oh, I see something else here too, actually. This has been ridiculous. I'm not sure what I'm looking at just yet. Miner's stuck. Okay, these things, fossil fragments, there's 1, 2. Let's build a ladder to go down here, just in case something falls. Can I interact with that? Oh, okay. Oh, and I need someone with a special skill to actually get that out. Okay, let's give out that skill then. Actually, what skill is that? Hold on, what did it say? Colony lacks masterwork skill. Okay, so this is like the artist type of thing. Let's give that to pilot. Pilot, you're now going to have masterworks. It's going to give you the fine art of being able to... Oh no, maybe not. Or does this need to be on... Try this one. There, yeah, it looks like these need to actually be on a tile in order for the dupe to interact with it. So I need different types of fossils. I need a frozen fossil, an amber fossil, an ancient specimen, and a petrified fossil. I hope I have everything on this asteroid. It'd be really annoying if I have to go somewhere else at this point. So the second specimen is being taken. So what happens there? This just says fossil. Alright, let's dig this one out then. Apparently you can dig this. I guess that kind of makes sense. Did that just give me normal fossil? Oh my goodness. There might be a lot more to this. Let's see this room down here. Oh. Oh, wow. Amber fossil. Well, this is interesting. It's actually highlighted the petrified one. It looks like in a hot area. And the frozen one. So maybe once you uncover this, it shows you that, okay, we've got to get down further then. So these little fossil things I've been digging out don't actually do anything. So we need to get down much further. Oh, I see. So once you get this board up, it tells you where the other ones are. And they're very low in the asteroid. Making it all that easier. Not. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this episode. And in this next episode, we're going to get further down. We're going to have to make sure the dupes are happy with their oxygen situation. We'll get access to all these three guys and figure out what they actually do. So the ancient specimen, I guess this is this itself. We just need the other three. And we'll find out what it even does for us. Probably not anything special, but we'll find out. Until then, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.